Hello, everybody. I almost said good morning. I'm still not used to saying good morning, not saying good morning. This is the wood where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so damn good.
And there's going to be some people tonight get woody. And they're going to get woody.
Shafted, man.
They're going to get that shaft.
Yeah.
As you can tell in the fucking title, Jeff's going to be taking the teapot and pouring it on the floor and on your house and on your heads. And
look, I'm gonna put it this way. I'm not just gonna spill the tea. Oh no, there will be no dripping of tea in this. I'm gonna dump that whole ass motherfucking bucket on the goddamn ground. Okay. Because
there won't be no tea left.
There will be no tea left. There will be no fucking tea left. And if there's any tea left after the fact, I personally, with my own guarantee, will tell you if you need any more tea, you can just come and fucking ask me, all right?
Yeah, there's going to be some tea, but they're going to spill some tea. They're going to talk shit about us after this, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Me and Jeff, we've been around for a while. We've had a lot of shit talked about us, and Jeff, well, he's a saint. He'll get over it.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I do want to say that I've been sick all weekend. I figured you hadn't seen me. I've got gout real bad in both legs. I can't even walk. I had to crawl in my office. It's horrible. And so I do have a stream go, and it's $200 if you can help us get there. I appreciate it. And I'm going to let Jeff just say what he wants to talk about and then set it up or whatever.
All right.
Oh, by the way, we're joined by Jeff and Burnt Toast. Hey, Burnt Toast.
Yeah.
What's up?
Burnt Toast is a sweetie pie. Here, I'm. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna cast off this fucking mic stand here. Hang on a second.
Oh, it's getting serious now.
It is. It's getting serious, and I'm living.
Oh, it's been serious. Oh, it has been serious, ladies and gentlemen. It has been serious. You know what? If there's any sweethearts out there in the chat, y'all want to do me a fucking solid, yeah? Get on Twitter and go over and find Jamie Dark, and you should probably send him the link to this stream right now. I feel send her the link to the stream. Excuse me. I feel like this might be something that she might want to watch. It might be something that she needs to pay some fucking attention to, because due diligence can go a long way. All right.
Yes.
So here's the problem. We got a little bit of a problem, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a problem, and that problem is that there have been some allegations that have been made in other parts of the internet, and they are crude, they're untrue, and they are quite honestly fucking evil. I do not want to be doing this. So I want to be here hanging out with my buddies, Pimpmunk, Missy, Shabisky. I just want to chill, man. I just want to chill. I don't want to be having to deal with any of this fucking drama bullshit. I have done so good about staying away from drama for a long motherfucking time. Yet here we fucking are. So for those who are uninitiated, the reason that we're here is because we have a friend and his name is Ben. Certain people have decided that they want to levy some accusations against our good friend Ben. So some of you might be asking, well, why isn't Ben here? Ben isn't here because I told Ben not to be here. In fact, when this whole thing started going down, I told him the same thing I tell any goddamn YouTuber: when a bunch of shit starts going down, put your fucking head down, get back to fucking work. It'll blow over, because it always does.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, shit. Pimp, how many fucking controversies have we been in?
Bunches.
Shit tons. Shit tons. Fucking shit tons.
Yeah.
Way more than I can fucking count. Shit, man. I had at one point tens of thousands of fucking neo-Nazis coming from my goddamn head.
Yeah, you did.
This is small ass fucking potatoes, but it's still serious. So one of the reasons that this has to be addressed at this point is because there is a problem on the internet, and that problem is usually parasites. You know, people like Jamie Dark. You know, parasites who will try and take advantage of a certain type of drama and then try and make a profit off of it or make a name for themselves. And they have now done this in the case of two women levying accusations towards our dear friend that he acted inappropriately. Now, there is a problem with this, not just narratively, but evidence-wise as well.
Yes.
So, first, I probably need to mention this too real quick. I don't get paid by DP. The only time I ever made any fucking money off DP was one time TJ paid me. Ben's never paid me any money. No money whatsoever. I'm doing this because he's my fucking friend. Sure, there's going to be a bunch of assholes out there being like, well, Jeff is obviously just an attack dog for Ben. No, it's called friendship, motherfuckers. All right.
God forbid you defend your friend. God
Oh, I know.
forbid.
I don't understand that shit. I don't understand that kind of fucking narrative where people are like, well, if there's somebody who has counter evidence to this sort of thing or a counterpoint of view, obviously they're just an attack dog or they're being like sent or leveraged or people are just friends, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
Sure.
I want to get through this as quick as possible because I've had to stay sober all fucking day. And once we're done talking about this shit, dude, I'm going to go get me some tequila. Okay. So here's how it goes. We're going to address them each in turn, okay? The first and foremost, so this is the most important one. There's a woman by the name of Taylor Kirk. Taylor Kirk is currently married to Scotty. Scotty used to be one of the hosts of Drunken Peasants. Taylor, this is in 2017, January 31st, there was a DP meetup in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Taylor did not go. Taylor instead flew over and hung out with Ben for an entire week. Okay? She didn't go to the DP meetup, and she claims in her own words in this stream, this god-awful, absolutely infuriating, boring fucking stream where you have to listen to the absolute insufferable and obnoxious Jamie Dark prattling just dog shit. She says she intentionally went to see him and only met the other guys a few days later. So this is what happens. She claims that she hooked up with Ben. She got sexual with Ben. Then, and this is the most important part, she claims that at one point while partying, she blacked out. She then woke up in the middle of the night. She was still clothed.
Yep.
Still clothed. But she was certain, and she uses this word, that a rape happened.
Yep.
Now you can understand why I'm a little pissed off. There is somebody who is accusing my friend of the big R. The big R. Then also in her own words, she continued then throughout the rest of the week to have sex with him. Okay? Now that does not necessarily mean that she's not telling the truth. Not at all. Not at all. Listen, that kind of shit can happen. I'm not here to try and tell you what happened. I'm not going to tell you what happened because I wasn't there. You know who is going to tell you what happened? Taylor's going to tell you what happened. And you know how she's going to do that? With her own goddamn private messages.
Yep.
So, goddamn, dude, this is so fucking shit, dude. I hate that I have to fucking do this. I hate that I fucking have to do this. And honestly, the only reason why I have to fucking do this is because of Jamie Dark and fucking Taylor. You two made this fucking happen. I don't want to be here. I want to be drinking with my buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you guys, you fucking jackasses. All right, let me prep this shit up. Fuck. All right. So it's going to be a little awkward to see because I'm going to have to do it like this. All right. So this is before they actually met. My dad is coming to work today to bring me tomato cages. I'm really nervous about him coming up here. Why? Why am I nervous? I don't know. I just am. It's a new thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like my dad. In effect, I'm really blunt about my feelings. My boss comes around my building, blah, blah, blah. Ben sends a picture of him. I'm actually really digging you with no beard. You look incredibly sexy. Thanks. You're welcome. So that's number one. That's not really anything, right? That's not really that big of a deal. That's just like, oh, okay, well, they had a thing kind of going on. And she even admits that. She totally admits that. And that's fine. That's not a big deal. However, God damn it. This is so fucking uncomfortable. I
got you on solo layout too, so
oh, do you? Okay.
So they can see everything.
Gotcha. All right. Let me see if I can just can I just press a key to go over? No, I don't. I gotta do these one at a fucking time. This is so obnoxious. Gross. All right. He has a real hard on for DP, although I guess the same can be said for me in a way. Lol. Well, just for you. Although I don't have a dick, so I guess you can't say it's really a hard on. Wet on? Fuck, I don't know. Wet on, yum. Add an E to that, it becomes wet one. Get a wet on with your wet one. She says, that's my Native American name. Wet one, lol. Ha ha ha. Wet one seems you have a wet on. It's true. I'm all lady bonered up then. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Ew.
So, I mean, I fucking, like, whatever, dude. You know, they're flirting. You know, it's
Right.
kind of cute.
It's adult
However,
stuff, but
one of the
it's
things-
completely consensual.
It's completely consensual. And it also kind of like, it drives a bit of a nail in the whole idea that she didn't necessarily have a whole lot of interest in Ben, that this was in fact actually something that both of them were trying to go towards.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's fine. Cool. Great. Okay. I feel drained. I'm sorry, dear. At least get everything off your chest, you know. Carbs will bring you back to life. You deserve pasta. She sends a picture. I miss you. I miss you too. You look beautiful. Why are you so kind to me? Because I like you. I like you a whole lot more. Oh, yeah? It's true. I think you know it too. I think you like me more than I like me. You should love you. Everyone else does too. Etc. Etc. Same thing, same old kind of thing. It might get a little tedious, but we're working through. I promise you this gets to something of very, very big substance here.
Yes.
So all of this is before. This is before they actually meet. Then we get to some stuff that is actually of substance. This is getting to the point right before they're about to actually physically meet. So here we go. Sherman's seeing your incredibly beautiful face. I'm doing adult stuff today, etc., etc. You put your big boy pants on today, huh? I've got to sell my other car. I'm going to end up just getting a room at your hotel anyway and just paying myself back. Lol. It's a really nice place. She sends her itinerary. That's a flight I'm going to take. That way we have most of the day on Wednesday and Thursday. Wow, it's a quick flight, etc., etc. Then, next slide. We're just going to zoom in here. I'm in Texas. Don't be late for that train. Still just sitting here, boarding now. I didn't sleep at all. I'm proud of you. He says we can take a nap when I get there. That would be seriously amazing. Then there's some complications with her Snapchat. Now, here's where things get a little complicated. So here we have, and here, I'm going to scoot back here real quick. I need to emphasize this. What we're about to read right now is what happened immediately after their encounter in Santa Fe. Okay? Everything that's going to be shown now is what happens after when she alleged, she stated first that she already was sexual with him. Then she alleges that she was raped, even though apparently he must have done it and then got her all dressed back up again, including in her boots. She obviously just didn't party really fucking hard. No, she definitely had some sort of assault happen. And then she admittedly had more sexual encounters with her. Then this happens. Yay, sends a picture, and now you're back on the train. This is honestly so sad. That's beautiful. I just landed in Dallas. That was quick. I know I feel pretty nauseous, though. No real mention that there was anything kind of weird taking place. And in fact, then we have this thing here. And this is interesting. I've been sad all day, too. Beautiful face. I cried the makeup off today, so you actually get to see me without it. I sound like an infant right now. You're beautiful. You think so? Yes. And what is this? What is this? What could possibly this be? Well, let's come over here. It is this.
I miss you.
Aw, she misses him.
Uh,
She misses him? Well, that's strange.
You
That's
miss your
strange.
rapist?
You miss the man who raped you? You miss him. I see. Okay, that's fascinating. That's interesting. That is very, very strange to me. It's very strange to me. And there are other things that are a little bit strange to me too, because this isn't the only isolated incident. In fact, this continued to happen. All sorts of little videos and shit that I personally have seen.
You are making me think very inappropriate thoughts about you right now. Stop it. Why do you do this to me? Why?
About your rapist.
About your rapist. That's right. About your rapist. Oh, why does he just make you want it so damn bad? Now, here's the other thing, and this is actually pretty fascinating. I feel like I really need to point this out. On her original itinerary, which I do have a copy of, I then also have this itinerary as well. So here we go, right. Oh, that's me upside down. Hey, right there. Her original itinerary had her flying out February 2nd. Yet, when we look back on some of these receipts, when she left was actually February 3rd. February 3rd. I guess if the dick is so good, you put your flight off for another goddamn day. But oops, I guess 4 years later, suddenly you decide to go out and lambast this guy. Not only that, but the stream that you did where you made these accusations was at the stroke of midnight on his birthday.
Yep.
On his birthday.
Yep.
So what are we actually supposed to think about this shit? How exactly are we supposed to be thinking about this? Look, I am not one to try and say I am a magic prognosticator where I can understand every instance of what exactly happened. No, of course not.
No.
But if you're going to be using the big R fucking word and making an accusation like that, do you have any evidence? Do you have any proof? Or is it just simply a listen and believe sort of situation? Because so far, the only evidence that has been presented is your own goddamn DMs. The person that contradicts the very story that you're telling is you. So then I have to wonder, why exactly? Why exactly? I think to myself, I say, self, why in the world would this be happening now? Why in the world
I wonder.
would 4 years later, all of a sudden, this start coming out? This is strange. Could it be? Could it be that only until recently now, Ben has still been having to pay the other DFF people off to pay off their half of the goddamn show? And that now that they're all paid off, suddenly, interestingly, Taylor comes out and says that Ben raped me.
All of a sudden.
That is weird. That is weird. Isn't that weird?
It's quite
But it gets
coincidental.
worse. It gets a little worse. So this is where it gets just, and again, before I fucking show this, I want to state something for the fucking record. I have nothing against TJ, nothing against Scotty. Paul is, but I
They're
like
all my
TJ.
friends. Every one of them are my friends. I want to say that.
I always loved TJ. I used to call TJ on the phone for advice in dealing with internet issues. I don't have a problem with TJ. I like Scotty. When I first met the peasants, Scotty was my favorite. I fucking like Scotty a lot. But here I am having to do this because it's fucking here, because it's all on the goddamn table. And I didn't put it out there and nobody else put it out there, but here we fucking are. So here, with that in play, here, fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I'm sick of this shit. So here you go. Here's this big, nasty, fucked up shit. This is from Taylor. Too bad I only have taste for one particular person. Yeah, indeed. It's just the whole situation. You know, I'm falling in love with you. He is nothing to worry about. Okay. So to make sure that we understand that this is Taylor, I also have another one here. Wait. Oh, no. Is this one? This one. This is corroboration of it. So corroboration, this is definitely Taylor. And all of these, I have actual video recorded, screen recorded, that these are fucking legit, okay? So who she's talking about? Who do you think she's fucking talking about? Who is no threat to Ben? Who do you think? I don't know what the fuck possessed this fucking person to decide that she was going to drag this and her entire fucking life and her fucking family into this dog shit. What the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck is wrong with you? On top of that, it gets a little bit worse. This whole idea, this whole notion that she just was, you know, I was abused, I was victimized. This is back in May. This is around the same time. I fucked you when we were both high. I imagine it would be pretty incredible on LSD.
But you got your wine drugged. You blacked out. You fucked. You fucked him while you were both high, and now you think it's going to be amazing to have sex on LSD. But you want people to believe, well, you know, he might have put something in your wine.
I am so fucking pissed off about this shit, dude. I am so fucking furious about this. Like, and the worst part about this is, No, actually, it's not the worst part. The worst part is that this is even being fucking done in the first place, and we got to get dragged into this goddamn shit. I got to fucking put my fucking dick out there on the internet to get shit on by a bunch of assholes who are going to be like, well, no, Jamie Dark is totally credible, who never fucking vets the stories and just runs her fucking mouth all over the place.
MissyAnn is a pathological liar, even though it's been proven that the people that are accusing Ben have been going around for the past year telling people that I'm a murderer with no evidence. So it seems to me kind of like there's a pattern coming out of your camp that y'all like to tell lies with no evidence and just see what the fuck sticks to the wall.
That is basically how this whole shit has been going down. But like, and I'm trying to wrap my head around how they thought that this was just going to basically fly. And I can only think of one thing, and this is really what it comes down to for me, and this is what pisses me the most off. And then I'll have to get to Amina, because Amina's a fucking psychopath as well. This is what it really gets down to for me, is they had to rely, and they were right, they had to rely on the fact that the NDA that is signed by all the former parties that were involved in DP together meant that Ben could not necessarily address these accusations. Taylor didn't sign an NDA, but you know what? Neither did I. Neither did I. Or did you, or anybody. So fuck it, man. Fuck it. Why in the fuck? Why in the fuck? Why in the fuck are we here?
I do want to say one thing real quick. Not tonight, if anybody involved wants to retort anything that Jeff has said on the show, you're allowed to come on. I'm just saying, Jeff wanted a platform tonight. I give him one. I was want to say.
Fuck it. I would love to hear their explanation for why the fuck they're doing this shit.
This
why
is not and we want to make it perfect, because this is not Jeff and Pimpmunk's going after DP. That's not the fucking case. I mean, going after DFF. It's not the fucking
No, man. I fucking love I watch DFF all the fucking time. I watch DFF all the fucking time. I like DFF.
Yeah. TJ's a friend of mine. Paul's a friend of mine. Scotty's a friend of mine. We're not best friends, but we're all acquaintances. They're not as close. I'm not as close to them as I would say I am Jeff's, because Jeff's got a huge penis. But if you need me to pull you back on full screen, just tell me.
In a sec. I just need to catch my goddamn breath, because I'm so fucking irritated about this shit. And the thing that's so weird too is I should have known that this is going to be a fucking shit show when it was obvious it was Jamie fucking Dark who was going to be doing these streams.
That's the motherfucking piece of shit right there.
If it's such a huge allegation, right, and it's, oh, Ben did this to me, and it's so important that I get this message out, why are you doing it on a shit fucking channel with, less than however many subscribers to 50 viewers at midnight on a fucking Thursday?
Right.
Like, if it's that big of a story and it's that important for you to get it out there, why aren't you doing it on the channel where you have hundreds of thousands of subs?
Well, we know why Jamie's doing it. Jamie's doing it for clout.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Jamie's doing it because he's got a hate, or she's got a hate boner for fucking Ben that she's had for years.
And oh my God.
You are capitalizing on the fact that now Ben doesn't have Alicia to sit there and stand up for him and go and battle against
him. And there's another person
let's not forget
involved.
that Taylor was the one going around calling Alicia a whore, but now all of a sudden these two are buddy because bad Ben, right?
I want to say, because I'm not one, and I know Jeff would never victim blame or anything like that.
Fuck no.
That is something we're not trying to do here. Like I say, if you got proof, show it, and boom, we'll fucking tear Ben apart. I guarantee you. I promise you, if you show me proof that Ben raped somebody, I will tear Ben apart.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so fucking out of character. He's a goddamn pussycat.
Yeah,
look, I'm gonna be on, and I know Ben's watching, and I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna have to speak the truth here. Ben's a bit of a man whore, or at least he was back in the day. He's really not a man whore anymore.
Said he's a fucking angel,
right?
He's done some shit, but he's not a fucking criminal, and he's not a fucking rapist.
I've done shit too, but I mean, back in the day, Ben was a bit of a man whore. If you ask him about it, he'd be like, "Yeah, I was a bit of a man whore." But dude, fucking all the OG DP people were man whores, and I mean all of them.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My fat ass got a little bit of internet fame. I became a man whore. I put pussy all over America because that's Pimpmunk. He got a little bit of attention, and the girls, yeah.
I mean, it's just like fucking. I've even had like the OG DP. Like with the first time I did a meetup and met the guys, like. They themselves were telling me like all sorts of fucking crazy ass wild stories and shit. I'm like, wow, holy fuck, you guys party, holy shit. So I mean, but whatever. So what? It's not illegal to be a man whore. It's not illegal to just fucking to be around. In my opinion, this is basically what happened with Taylor. This is my opinion. Her and Ben just didn't fucking work out. And I don't know why. And maybe Ben kind of let her on. I don't know. Maybe he was a jerk. I don't know. And if he was, well, bad Ben. But also not fucking illegal. Nope. But this shit that's going on now, it's out of fucking hand and it's disgusting and it's fucked up. And shame fucking on you. Mm-hmm. Jesus fucking Christ.
And there is another, I don't know if you're going to mention that person. I don't like saying names, but there's another person that was behind the scenes with DP and Ben for a long time, got fired and got really pissed off. And this person
and has been trying to destroy and take down and do anything that they can to make sure that, DP goes under. They don't want to see DP having any success. They especially don't want to see Ben having any success. And it happens to be a person extremely close to Jamie Dark. I think we all know who the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing that's really frustrating about it too is I tried to be cool with Jamie Dark on behest of that person too. But I'm sorry, Jamie Dark is an insufferable fucking cunt. That's just the truth of the matter. I mean, for fuck's sake, Jamie at one point saw a picture of me in my car holding a sealed can of White Claw. And I've captioned it, "Ain't no laws when you're doing claws." And Jamie said I was supporting drunk driving. You out of your fucking mind? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'll talk shit about Jamie because Jamie a piece of shit.
Jamie is a piece of shit.
Jamie's
chasing ass, no talent, insufferable and obnoxious ass motherfucker.
You want to call me dishonest and you walk around the internet with a fake UK accent for how many fucking years when you never lived in the fucking UK? But I'm dishonest, right?
Why in the fuck?
Okay, mate.
I even had just because I know I was gonna bring it up, I had to go and download like a bunch of videos of Jamie Dark talking in the fake English fucking accent just in case she decides to like scrub it off the fucking internet, because holy fuck, it is the most goddamn funny shit on the planet. Holy fuck. Wow. Why would you do that? But anyway, fuck, now I gotta get into Amina. So Amina, I can pretty much run down Amina pretty easy. Amina was a DP superfan. She really wanted to meet Ben. She also was going to be going and visiting her family. She neglects to mention in her story that she was going to the other side of the fucking country when she goes to visit her family, and she was actually in the Pacific Northwest for quite a while. Doesn't really mention that fact. Not really that important. But one of the more fascinating things about the Amina story, Amina, because she just couldn't let this shit fucking go, ended up making this now pretty kind of infamous post on Reddit where she doxed Ben. She just straight doxed the fuck out of Ben. She went fucking ape shit. Doxed Ben, went fucking crazy, spread all these like unconfirmed rumors, just a bunch of shit. So now I got to read some of these DMs. This should be fun. This is
I've
all.
seen these. These are
man. And now keep in mind. This is also somebody who did not accuse Ben of the R word, but instead did claim that they got all screwed up and that it insinuated that Ben might have had something to do with it. Yet for some reason, was still in love with Ben after the fact. So, yeah, let's do this. God, I fucking Jesus Christ.
For the ones who stream live, and I will read them in a little while, so keep doing that, by the way.
Let's see. She says her pushing you away and pulling you back is a manipulation tactic, honestly, so it's understandable. I suck dicks for a living, so I can't judge you too harshly. This isn't me outing her. She's already talked about this publicly. So
Yeah.
I've lost 2 boyfriends in the past year for it because I lied about it. I really like the sex we had, and I think about it every night. And when I'm at work, it makes it more bearable for me. Now, look, how in the world do you remember the sex that you had with Ben if you claim that you were blacked out and you don't remember it? And if you can remember it so vividly, or if you can't remember it quite so vividly, then how would it help you get through a night of fucking other men for money if you can't quite picture it? Is it just like an idealized pretendy time thing? I don't really quite know. Again, I wouldn't be here if you didn't do what you did. And I really wish you hadn't, because I'd rather be drinking right now. So, all right, next one. Jesus, fuck, dude. All right. Yeah, this is a fucking mess, dude. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. Sending sexy pictures. I've blurred all of the things out that I don't think are appropriate, or that aren't mine to share. Weird jizz lotion. Lol. Yeah, it's interesting. I want to make another one, but at the first one, everyone thinks I'm a porn star. I guess it's just softcore, sort of, kind of meh. Lol. If you're masturbating, then it would be. I'm giving a blowjob to a lollipop, so this is kind of implied masturbation. Lol. It's so silly. Kind of turns me on because it reminds me of sex with you. I'm also going to do you guys a favor and kind of like screen some of these to make sure they're actually relevant. I got so in deep in all of this shit. Oh my God. I mean, like, how much do I need to show of constantly talking and engaging in a sexual manner that obviously she remembers and is interested in further pursuing a sexual relationship with Ben? How much do I need to fucking do? Do I need to keep going, Amina? How long do you want to keep this up? How far do you want to fucking take it? More?
Every other message is something sexual or something reminding him of sex about her, or sex with each other, or, let's talk about a blowjob, or I'm fucking this dude, or I'm fucking that dude, or here's this titty pic, or here's that. Like, it's
really, I'm a submissive person. Haha, I can have fun with that. I wish I could make you feel better. You're very sweet to me. Feeling any better? I hope you don't think I'm a slut. Please still think of me as a good girl. Thanks. What's up? What's for dinner? Blah, 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 blah. This kind of shit just repeats itself. And it's a pattern of them sharing private moments that are very, very sweet. If you stop getting drunk, I will send you boobs. Happy if you keep it up. Tell your doctor. I mean, this is just not the DMs of a person who has been, in their opinion, taken advantage of and assaulted.
No, not at all. This is not someone who Ben has gone in their DMs and manipulated and fucked up in the head.
I want to kiss you. I hope you're feeling better, Benny, etc., etc. All of these, by the way, will be available in an archive if anybody wants to see them. I mean, like, there's no reason to hide this shit anymore. One of the reasons why we're in this situation to begin with is because things that are just simply made without any evidence or in any way a compelling actual fucking argument, but here, in their own words, is counter to the things that they're starting to claim. Happy, trust me to open up. To be honest, there are screenshots of her saying that she'd never betray you or betray him or use things against him. Here's that one. This is juicy. I won't retaliate or anything against you, so don't worry. Don't worry. How the fuck did that turn out? Why are we here? Why are we here?
Why do you even need to say the fucking thing? I won't retaliate against you. Like, who thinks about retaliating against, like, just the fact that you had to say that sentence means I don't think you were ever in an honest.
Well, okay, so here's one thing too that I think is kind of important to point out. I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing else that I need to really point it out.
And by the way, this will not be the whole show, by the way.
No. We're almost done with this shit. We're almost done with this shit, and then we can get to having some fun. And then this just complimentary stuff. It'll all be in the archive. But this is something that I think is kind of important to point out too. There's a couple of things that are really important. 3 points. Amina claimed that it was very creepy that Ben was so much older than her. Yet a very quick browse of her Twitter she has had, I think, at least 3 boyfriends in the past that are significantly older than Ben. Like, significantly. On top of that, and besides, who gives a shit as long as it's fucking legal? Who gives a
Right.
fuck? If you want to think it's creepy, think it's fucking creepy. Whatever.
Right, go ahead. But
claims-
it's still not a fucking illegal thing. It's not creepy. Is not illegal. Creepy is not a crime. Doesn't make him a criminal, and it doesn't make him a rapist.
No, it definitely fucking doesn't. She claimed that Ben got her removed from Reddit. Ben is not in control of Reddit. Ben does not have Reddit friends that can ban her from the entire site. She got booted from Reddit because she doxed him. Trust me, I know doxes, and if it's a dox or not, I'll tell you. He can't control who gets banned. That's not possible. And third, there was another part of the stream that she did with Jamie Obnoxious Goddamn Mouth Breather Dark it was really uncomfortable how sexually explicit Ben was in DMs. Yet, by the things that I have already shown you, well, she apparently was as well.
Right.
Again, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be, well, I do want to be here. I don't want to be doing this, but I'm not the one who brought this up. Right. I'm not the one who didn't vet my guests and decided to do a bunch of drama streams for clout and money like Jamie fucking Dark did. I'm not somebody who has a fucking grudge because somebody that I was in love with ended up just not being able to go with me. That's just not that. But here we fucking are.
Y'all have a habit of presenting things with no evidence. You have a habit of hanging out with people who like to lie and present things with no evidence.
Yeah.
I can pick out 5 people in Jamie's chat right now that I know have participated in revenge porn, who have threatened children, who have called Shab a pedo, Pimp a rapist, me a murderer, but you want all of us to believe what you got going on.
Yeah,
So that makes me self-centered.
And the stupid shit about me,
Jamie.
The stupid shit about me was, I'm just gonna say this. Somebody talked to the person that I'm supposedly have done that to, and she was like, nobody contacted me. Apparently, she said she loved pimp.
No one contacted anyone. Even Jamie brings up Sapphire stuff. I've spoken to Sapphire. Sapphire was never contacted. Sapphire never gave consent for her information to be used on Jamie's stream. So don't sit there and say that you're for victims.
And by the way, I want to say this. Tommy, I've seen your question in the chat room. I did say a few minutes ago that anybody who wants to retort this is welcome. I didn't know what was all going to be said tonight. I knew what the topic was going to be about.
Yeah.
This, but like I said, I don't know Taylor. I don't know this other girl. The only one that I really think I think the most low life motherfucker in this whole situation is Jamie Dark.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Jamie fucking Dark.
That's the low life.
Look, I'm gonna reiterate this for the people who came in a little late. It's real fucking simple. There is a group of people who have it out for fucking Ben. There's a group of people. And you can identify them quite easily and quite expediently. And they all have their own dark little past as well. Fancy Badger. That, really don't need to be pointing any fucking fingers. Jamie Dark herself has enough troubling fucking things in her past. You don't need to be pointing any goddamn fingers at things. But then to go on and field 2 different people with no evidence claiming that a very prominent YouTuber is a rapist, especially when I can, with their own fucking words, prove that their stories don't make any fucking sense. What kind of a goddamn idiot are you, Jamie? Are you really that fucking brain dead? Because I didn't counter the story that you fielded. I didn't fucking do that. Your guest did. And suspiciously decided to start doing it once the other half of DP was paid off. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And that's the last thing I'm going to say. And then I'm going to go smoke a cigarette and I'm going to go pour myself some fucking tequila. And then we can hang out and have fun. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Number 1, anybody who wants all the receipts that I have shown here, I will make them available to you in a zip file. I'll send them out to you. I don't give a fuck. It's fine. Yeah, I don't care. Why have anything hidden anymore if people are going to make baseless fucking accusations? Fuck you. Number two, if anybody ever has any questions about what really happened with the split up of DP, ask me. Because I didn't sign no motherfucking NDA. Okay?
Nope.
I'll tell it. I don't give a shit. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? People are going to go around fucking running their mouths doing this crazy ass, shadow ass shit. It's bullshit. It's fucking pathetic. It's pussy fucking behavior. Fuck it, dude. I'll tell you everything. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, that's my promise to you. You guys enjoy that. That was all the tea. I think it was all the tea. Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
And yes, we here at the Wood know that I'm going to be getting shit. I'll get more shit than Shabby and Missy will about this, but that's okay.
No, you can give me the shit. Bring it all to me.
Wait,
You've been shitting on me all year anyway.
Don't
sit shit. There.
Put it all on me.
Go and say, "Oh, Ben this whole time," and you know that Taylor and Alicia both cheated on their husbands with Ben.
Well, okay then.
People in glass houses should not throw stones.
All right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
And I'm gonna say anybody's welcome to retort. This is not I am not victim blaming whatsoever. I don't think Jeff was either. But you can't make accusations like that and try to destroy a person's life if you don't have proof. I mean, there's got to be something, and the shit that's been said. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, I know people say, well, Pimpmunk said, it takes years to get over sexual stuff. It does. But you don't DM a person right after. Once they're out of the situation, you don't keep DMing them and talking sex. That's all I'm going to say.
4 months trying to be with them. And then all of a sudden, when your payment goes through and you got nothing else to hold over his head, it's, well, let's make up some other bullshit that can't be proven.
But I feel like, I do feel like that there's going to be some attacks on everybody here involved. Not Toast, because Toast is like, I'm chilling.
Yeah, Toast has no idea what's going on.
I'm just listening at this point.
And, but everybody knows the situation. Everybody can see what Jeff presented. You've seen what Jamie Darkey and them presented. And like I said, the only one that I really say is a piece of shit in the whole situation is Jamie Darkey. I'll say that proudly. And yes, I know that Jamie Darkey is streaming right now as well. So I don't care.
Nope.
And I'm going to go through right quick since Jeff's away. And then when we get back, we'll just have fun. Let me go through the Streamlabs real quick. PT Ham gave $45. Said, night train is open. Get on. There you go. He's talking about tip train. Everybody start tipping. Egghead gave $1. Said, Jamie is currently stripping as well. Yes, we know. Alan Reyes gave $6.66 and says, I'm way behind on this and just got here. Where did TJ Paul and Scotty land on the drama? Are they Taylor, Jamie, and Alicia associated with tragic? If so, I don't think Taylor and him is associated with tragic. I think Alicia is in a way. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I know that Rafi's hangs out in Jamie Darkey's chat there, and we don't know who Rafi's hangs out with. So,
well,
association, right, Jamie?
I don't know where Jamie.
He was in the video where they were making up the accusations about me, or should I say, like I don't know. It's a stupid video where he was claiming I was a groomer, but it was because I told him not to drink milk and eat meat and shit. Rafis was in that video.
In that video, and hangs out with Jamie.
Exactly.
But we're not really going to do the guilt by association. We only
they should maybe
I
pay
just think it's
attention.
funny that that's what they say about.
That's what Jamie said about me and Jeff, and about guilt by association. That's the only reason Missy said that. We're not really doing guilt by association.
No, that's why I bring it up, is because that's what Jamie said about.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just clearing it up for the people who don't know. One more tip: we got Bay Area Gaming. Donated $10, said, laughing my ass off. I thought girls locally were toxic. girls everywhere are toxic, but so are guys. We're all fucking toxic.
Yeah, humans are toxic. It's a human thing to be toxic.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in the day and age that we are in, and all this offended bullshit and everything else going on, people are just going to be more toxic to each other.
Yeah, I'm about to. I got to fart. I'm farting.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. I took gas X before the show.
That's nice.
This episode of Wood is presented by Gas X. You need to fart. There you go.
I'll try it out.
But yeah, so there you go. And keep tipping. We got a $200 goal. If you'd like to throw that money that way, I appreciate it. I didn't get to work none this weekend because I've been laid out. I literally crawled from my bedroom to my desk and climbed up in the chair because I can't fucking walk. So yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
We got to get you like a little scooter to ride around your house.
Yes.
You
You
know?
know what you should do? You should do a cooking stream sitting in your chair.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's fucked up. I hate gout. Gout's some motherfuckers. You've never had gout. Gout's some motherfucker.
Yeah, I had a good buddy of mine that had gout. It was fucking awful, man.
It'll basically paralyze you, keep your legs. You can't walk. I mean, I can't walk. I literally crawled in here. So yeah. So anyways, I answered a few questions, a few tips. And for the question about how does Scotty, and then if you don't know, Scott, as Jeff said, Taylor is Scotty's wife.
Yeah.
That's how they get about. And nobody's attacking Scotty, TJ, or Paul. Nope. Everybody knows Paul was on the show not so long ago. I love Paul. Love TJ. Scotty wasn't my favorite teammate. I know.
He was mine.
Yeah, he was your fan. Scotty wasn't, but I like Scotty. Don't get me wrong. I did like Scotty.
Oh, dude, I fucking love Scotty. When I met them the first time at a Portland DP meetup, like, I think I talked to Scotty probably the most, and man, like when he's got some drinks in him, dude, like he's just Captain fucking charisma. It was so much fun.
I found DP after the split up, so I've only ever known them as DP and DFF.
Yeah,
and I like both the shows. I think they both offer amazing things to their fans, and I think that the banter that those three have
offer more than both, by the way.
Obviously. The banter that the three of them have together is incredible. And I love that their energy. And I love Ben and Billy's energy. Like, I think it works well together. Like, obviously there are people that didn't want that split up to happen, but I think that what came from the split up works well.
Sure. I mean, well, originally the split up wasn't even supposed to happen. Originally, I got called by TJ, and he wanted me and Billy to be on a rotating cast, and then he, Scotty, and Paul, after they moved, they'd only be on like maybe once, twice, maybe 3 times a month. And other than that, they'd just like find a rotating cast and shit. And like I was gonna get fucking paid for it too, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that sounds great." And then TJ just decided to move. And then they decided to end the show, and it got all fucking weird and complicated and shit. And I was like, well, fuck, that sucks.
No, tacos tonight. We're not going to threaten anyone in this chat. We're not going to threaten violence towards anyone. And unlike Jamie, I'm not going to allow that shit in the chat. I'm not going to let doxing happen. I'm not going to let people threaten violence to other people like she let happen to Ryby the other night.
And I think one of the biggest things, I do want to clarify this. I think one of the biggest reasons I have gotten a lot of big distaste for Jamie is Jeff knows this and I know this. If you're doing a stream of pockets, you're going to present something like that. You're not supposed to do it unless you have proof.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's bullshit. I mean, look, people can make claims. This has nothing to do with the victims or victim shaming or whatever. Nothing to do with them. I'm talking about the person that is presenting the stream.
Yep.
Should know better to present something where there's no fucking proof.
As an outsider who doesn't really have anything to do with any of this, I will say from my perspective, that is absolutely correct.
Mhm.
I can't imagine doing a stream on a rumor or based on what one person said without going to both parties and looking at all the evidence. And then you have to think about, once you have all of those puzzle pieces in your hand, then you have to think, is it appropriate for me to actually present it on my channel?
Right.
What is the motivation for me to present it? And that's just me, like, from the outside looking in. But I also want to say that, you know, if in fact they are lying, that is horribly disgusting, because it muddies the water for actual victims.
Yes.
Because it means that they're
That's
not
so
going to
right.
be believed,
Mhm.
because you have people lying about it for what? Revenge?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Because
exactly
their
what it is.
feces
And
are
that's what
hurt.
I've said from the beginning on, like, you can see in every post I've made on Twitter. I support actual victims.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
stand with actual victims.
And
And
so
if
Not
it
what?
this
actually did
bullshit
happen,
petty nonsense.
then do something about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because either
Well,
you're holding on to evidence and you are, you know, obstructing justice, or you're lying.
Well, here's the problem with that is, like, Jamie's got a great retort for it. I even heard her saying it herself, and she's like, "Does anybody know how often a rape prosecution actually happens?" Yeah, no, it's awful and it sucks and it's fucked
Right.
up, but that does not give you creative license to be like, "Well, I'm just gonna
No.
say it anyway, and that way, just in case it's true." And the thing is, too,
Right.
Jamie, and this is probably the most important thing. And I know Jamie's just losing her shit on her stream right now because I went over there under her chat and I fucking called her an idiot. It's fucking great.
Well,
I am a grown up. What can I say? Jamie's not gonna eat it. If like hearing the actual debunking of this by the very words of the people that Jamie was fielding, Jamie's not gonna be like, "Well, I was wrong." Jamie's not gonna do that. Well, no, it's a difference of opinion, and because Jamie has this idea that the internet is real. And that these things are not just like these ephemeral bullshit
please
kind of
tell
fucking
me
concepts.
when Jamie has ever respected Ben.
No, never. But Jamie has always had it out for Ben, and she always claims that she
Please.
doesn't. But the thing is, when you start using terms like fucking rape, you are actually starting to drag the internet back into the real world. That's some real shit that can ruin somebody's fucking life.
Mhm.
Jamie doesn't care because Jamie doesn't have a fucking life. Jamie's unemployed and lives off of their wife or whatever the fuck. Like, Jamie doesn't fucking care. And why in the fuck would it matter to Jamie at all? Like, how can you respect the fact that somebody might have a life to be ruined if you yourself are like the most pathetic piece of shit on the fucking planet, like Jamie Dark?
And by the way, I'm already getting DMs.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure, dude. I'm sure.
I'm not gonna say by who because it doesn't. You know, I'm not gonna bring nobody's name into it. But yeah, I'm getting DMs.
Yeah.
Damn me.
And that's, you know what? Here's another thing too that's so fucking weird about this. If there was actually an active investigation happening, like actually happening, can you imagine any lawyer being like, "Okay, well, so we're going to be addressing these legal concerns. So what I think you should do is you should go on to a no-name, worthless, obnoxious fucking drama streamer's channel and put the allegations out there on the internet." Do you really think that's the wisest course of action when legal proceedings are happening?
Right.
Are you fucking mental? What the fuck?
Because according to Taylor's Twitter, illegal proceedings are happening.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Then they should
Bullshit.
fire their lawyer, because the first rule is don't talk about it.
Hey, you know what? If the defense wants my nice zip file here full of all this shit that I already showed, cool. Fucking go for it. Fucking go for it. Or just shut the fuck up and leave it alone. Look, maybe he was a dickhead to you or something like that, and you guys just split up and it just didn't fucking work out. It was 4 years ago. You're fucking married now. Get over it. What the fuck?
Right.
Fucking gross,
Absolutely
guys.
ridiculous.
Fucking gross. Fucking gross. Jamie Dark, you're fucking gross. Taylor, you're fucking gross. Amina, you are a psycho. Like, nah, dude. Fucking A. So, yeah. And Tommy's got a good point.
Better things with your channel.
Tommy's asking, why isn't Ben standing up for himself? I'll tell you why. Because I told him not to. I I am the mastermind behind the defense here. Like, I am the one. I'm the guy who dealt with a year and a half of being doxxed and sending death threats and having legit neo-Nazis show up to my fucking house. I know how to handle fucking drama. Here's what Ben does. Ben shuts the fuck up and he does DP and he just gets back to fucking work. And really, all of this should have just been ignored. But if Jamie wants to keep pushing this shit, then somebody who isn't constrained by an NDA, like myself, will then just do his buddy a solid and put it out there. That's why. I'm not constrained by legality at all. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
And it's not part of being a, what were we called? A Ben Defense Mafia?
Yeah, we're part of the mafia, Missy. We're part of the mafia. I think we're
So
hey,
excited.
Capo Shabisky up here.
Yes. I love it.
I need a throne, damn it.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
do
gonna-
need a throne.
But that's the thing. Like, people got pissed off at me because I didn't jump up and defend them or defend this one and defend that. You know, and like I try to tell people, that's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here to try to be entertaining as much as I can. Now, I'm also getting DMs by somebody saying that I'm a piece of shit for asking for tips while we're talking about this. This is my fucking job.
Yeah, dude.
This is how
fuck
I make
that.
money. Fuck that shit. This is how I make money. This is how I make my living.
Jamie took fucking Streamlabs the whole time that she was streaming with Taylor and Amina. Dude, fuck
Right.
that shit.
So why aren't you
Yeah.
calling them a piece of shit?
Yeah, dude, fuck off with that.
And they made a special stream to do that. Like the wood was scheduled to go on tonight, regardless.
Yeah,
This was going to
yeah.
be happening regardless of what was going to be talked
Yeah,
about.
this is the show. This is a scheduled show every fucking night now.
I just
So,
had to
yeah.
come in and shit it all up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jeff just come in and shit it. Like I said, and I am not. Like I said, Jeff said, "Oh, I'm going to say some shit." I said, "Go ahead. If he want to do it, I'll let him do it." And like I said, if somebody wants to come on the show in a couple of days and retort, wow, you're welcome.
Yep.
But now I will say this: if Jamie Dargy wants to come on the show, I will cuss your ass out. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I don't
fuck
like you.
And calling me gross, calling me
Oh,
a pathological
you all will
liar,
cuss the
calling me
fuck out.
self-centered.
Oh yeah. Man, fucking A. Jesus Christ. Jamie fucking Dark.
When one of your
Yeah.
victims has been the reason that I've been harassed for over a year and a half. One of your victims, Jamie.
Being canceled by Jamie fucking Dark is like being beaten up by a fucking toddler, okay? Like
I'm not
I'm-
really
I'm-
that worried about Jamie Dark.
Jesus fucking Christ. What a pathetic piece of shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
That's interesting, Missy.
One of
Yeah.
the
Because some of those
victims.
same people were also spilling over to me because a couple months ago I had some of the same people tagging me on Twitter calling me the P word.
Yep.
Really?
Literally out of nowhere, only because I happen to be friends with people that they don't like.
Right. That's what these people
And I'm
do.
like, are you
If-
kidding me?
It's a pattern. It's become a pattern. How many people in the past year have y'all called a pedo or a rapist?
Oh yeah.
Because I can count 5.
I've been
and
called
none
I've been
of it
called
has
that
been
shit
true.
so many times, dude. So many fucking times.
I don't like
Projection.
that is used to get back at somebody that you don't like. That is a serious topic.
Yeah, they
And it
weaponized.
should not be used, right. It should not be used so flippantly.
Yeah,
So
Disgusting.
fuck that.
I agree with that. Every time on the internet, every time they get pissed off at you, it used to be Nazi.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
used
yeah,
to be
yeah.
Nazi. Now it's pedo or a rapist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%.
And they accused Shabisky being a pedo, accused me of being a rapist. So I just said the other day, Shabisky gets them when they small, I get them when they tall. So
They
there you
couldn't
go.
call
Yeah.
me a fucking pedo, so they called me a murderer.
Yeah, and Alicia I'll admit Alicia stood up for me when the pedo stuff came out.
Yeah.
But she went on to brag about how when Missy was being called a murderer, and they were looking at a police report, she said, "Oh, I said I didn't even see Missy's name," and it's like, okay, so you're admitting that you were hanging out with them privately while they were making these accusations against Missy, because they were friends with them months prior to that, the accusations against me, right? So they were okay during that time. Not only that, there's screenshots of people like Spirit Flame, who's Alicia's best friend, saying, "Oh, it's freedom of speech, whatever. They could say what they want about Missy, basically."
And Spirit, not only
And
Alicia
do you see
goes,
Alicia
"Oh,
stand?
well, Missy's name isn't it. I don't see Missy's name in that report. And Spirit goes, oh, well, that's because it was her sugar daddy that did it. And Alicia goes, oh, okay.
And what?
So
Yeah,
how is that defending? Please.
I want to say this real quick though, too. Just real fast. This is like the only thing I want to say about this particular person. I actually really love Alicia.
Me too.
Do.
I was about to say
she really doesn't like me anymore, and it's unfortunate that that's the case. But I still really like her, and I still really care about her. Alicia had a bad breakup, and she ran her mouth, and she said some shit. And you know what? People need to vent, and so you know that it fucking happens. Maybe she was keeping some bad company. Honestly, I think the people who were involved with this Jamie Dark and all this like allegation shit tried to fucking take advantage of her in her moment of pain.
Picked her head up.
I want nothing but the best for Alicia. I
Me
do.
too.
I legitimately think she's a sweetheart. And I hope these fucking parasites like Jamie and the rest of them leave her alone.
that's what I was about to say. I do personally. I know the other people here have some issues with Alicia. I've always said, behind the scenes, you can ask Missy and Shabisky. I have always said I care and love for her.
I
have love.
was
Well,
cool
that's
with
the
her
difference,
until she
too.
started hanging out with
Well,
the people who were harassing. She started
Like
hanging out with
children?
people who have been harassing
Yeah, I
me
understand
and
Yeah.
Missy and everybody for like a year now. She was hanging out with them, buddy. Again, she admitted that she was hanging out with them privately while they're looking at some police report, and she acts like her.
And one of those people admitted that they were doing all of this to us for vindication for Alicia.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
but she acts like her saying that she didn't see Missy on the police report was her standing up against it. It's like, no, that's just mentioning a fact.
Right.
Like, that's not standing up against it.
I mean, you
didn't stop
can
being
read.
friends.
Congratulations.
She stopped being friends with them once they started calling me a fucking pedo or
Right.
a groomer.
Hmm.
But that doesn't mean.
Weird.
But it doesn't mean she partaked in it either. Just because.
No,
she did.
but
You
she
don't
stood
have
by.
to
She stood
Yeah.
by with no problem of it. Okay.
But yeah, just like I said a minute ago, though, no one has to defend anybody.
No.
Yeah, but
True.
you also, if you started doing horrible shit like that, I wouldn't be friends with you anymore.
Right.
I respect how you guys feel about it. I do, and I think if I was in your situation, I probably would maybe feel the same way. Yeah.
But that's
yeah,
the difference too, is that we can look at it and be Shab and I can have our issues with her and still be like, you know what, I'm not in high school, so I don't care if you are cool with someone. You and them, that's y'all relate.
Yeah,
like you know, you don't disrespect me. I'm cool with you. Like, we can have our friendship, you can have that friendship, and me and that person don't ever have, like, because I'm an adult.
Right.
I don't sit there and say, well, because I don't like them, you can't like them.
That's fair. That's fair.
A little
yeah.
I hate Ben club is, or I hate MissyAnn club is.
Oh, yeah,
like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. That's some weird ass shit. And you know, that whole crew too, if they feel like they will sink their hooks into fucking anybody. There's somebody that I care about quite a lot. They don't really like me also, but I still care about them a lot. They start sinking their hooks into him too. These little parasite ass motherfuckers. Holy shit. It's annoying.
Yeah,
It's one of the reasons why I've been pulling away from like internet culture for the past few months, you know. But I have to.
It really sucks though to have to really care for somebody, and they do hang out with the people that you know that are just trash.
That's tough. Yeah,
exactly.
it is tough.
It does suck. It does really suck. Because honestly, I'm going to say this one last time. I've said it before. I don't get credit for when I say the good shit. I only get credit when I say the rough shit.
Right.
But I think Alicia got manipulated by some very bad people.
Absolutely. She has needed some serious therapy for
I don't want to. Let's not psychoanalyze anybody. I mean, like I think we all just want. I think
they know that, and I think that's why they manipulated her. That's what I was going.
I can see that. I
think they saw weakness in her, and
they saw an emotional person. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going.
Right.
We're not going to psychoanalyze like Jeff said. I'm not going to do that either. But I think deep down to the core, Alicia's a good person. Not, you know, but and like I said, I have no problem with the actual. I don't know because no one can say 100%. Oh yeah, Ben's guilty. Nobody can say because you don't have proof. Nobody has proof.
She came with us when we went and met Jimmy Dore. That was a lot. That was a really fun time. And then like 3 months later, I was like, wow, I fucking hate Jimmy Dore. I liked him at the time. It was weird. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been a fan.
He's a very niche kind of like political commentator. Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah, only for some people like Shabisky.
Yeah, do you like Jimmy Dore Shabisky?
You don't even know who it is.
I have to look up who that is.
What about Jordan Peterson? You like Jordan Peterson?
Oh God, no.
No.
No, I know who Jimmy Dore is.
Yeah.
He used to be part of that one podcast. What TT
Young Turks.
Young
TYT.
Turks, yeah. QIT. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either of those.
I'm not a fan of the TYT. Fuck those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him either. Yeah.
I used to be.
They used to have my favorite commentator, Dave Rubin, on. Man, I love.
That is so funny that you say that now. Because he's not lying. He used to like Dave Rubin.
I've got a fucking video of me and Dave Rubin hanging out, man. I liked him a lot, and then like fast forward about 5 months, and I'm like, this dude's a fucking idiot. What the fuck was wrong with me? But then I got the same thing with fucking Milo Yiannopoulos. I've got a video of me hanging out with him. I got a video of me hanging out with like all sorts of shitheads. Jesus Christ, I used to be an idiot.
It happens to the best of us.
I mean, now I'm only kind of an idiot, you know. Yeah.
So, anyways, we're gonna like just cease that now. Jeff said what he had to say. I said what I had to say. Now we're just gonna talk about my balls.
Nice.
It's been 3 of them.
It's been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah, I need to send you another picture. They've grown a little.
Yeah.
Really? Your balls grown?
Yeah.
You're a grown boy.
Yeah, one's got a hair now.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Just one hair. One single hair.
That's nice.
Oh man, that's fucking great.
It's not really a hair. It's more of a pant fuzz that got embedded in the skin, but we're going to call it a hair. It's got a hair.
So I went through. I've always manscaped. I've always used like clippers. You know, I got dedicated clippers just to like trim down the man bush. You know, because it makes it bigger. But I actually went ahead and I bicked all my junk a few weeks back, and wow, that is
freeing?
It's very freeing and it's pretty incredible. I think I love it. However,
the itchies
when it starts growing back, man, that
sucks.
I don't know how ladies deal with that all the fucking time.
I think maybe because I've been doing it since I was like 13, so like a good 20 years, that it doesn't grow back the same or like as much, because you're just constantly shaving it off. So it almost gets like how your face is like, it used to get like real tender when you started shaving your beard.
That's
and
true.
Now, like you can do it and it's okay. And fuck it. Same concept.
If I lose 6 more pounds, I'm going to shave my beard off.
Yeah.
Is that the bet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If I can lose 6 more pounds, I'm gonna shave the fucking beard off. I've lost fucking 34 pounds since January, man.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been fucking nuts. It's crazy.
You like the beard though, so I might send you cake or something.
Yeah. I mean, if I look fucking weird, I'll grow it back. But
True. It's just hair.
I ain't seen my face in fucking years, man. The last time I did, I was like the heaviest I'd ever been, and that's when I recorded like all my Uncle Ted stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen my Uncle Ted stuff.
Yeah.
Where I like fucking quadruple chin up, and I put my hair in a fucking in a mullet and shit. Start talking like this, brother.
Yes,
shaved it into a Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Now I remember who you're talking about.
That's great.
I was watching old school Hemlock Moonwolf the other day. I had to clean my house and I couldn't find anything that I wanted to watch.
Oh yeah.
So I put Hemlock Moonwolf on, and my kid comes out and looks at me like I got 14 heads. Like, what the fuck are you watching?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you had 14 heads, you could make a lot of money as a hooker.
Right?
Yeah.
I would be in a niche all my own.
Yeah.
Would you really want to get a blowjob next to 13 other dudes, though?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I don't know.
You know, I've thought about that a lot. Also, Vlad Tepes, my target goal is 150. I've thought about that a lot. I became obsessed with a guy by the name of Corin. So on eFucked. eFucked has, and I watch eFucked, just whatever. eFucked has this mini 3-part documentary on this really weird guy who likes going to bukkake. Like he always goes to the local bukkake productions, and he's incredibly awkward, and he can never nut. And he's super awkward and super uncomfortable, and it like follows this guy Corin. And so I always tried to put myself in the position of if I was Corin and if I was in a situation like that, could I even get excited? And I don't think I could.
It's like that Black Mirror episode where he's got to fuck the pig on national television to save the fucking chick.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, the fucking prime minister.
Yeah, and it's like, could you really fuck a pig on national fucking television?
I could.
That's a lot of pressure.
Period. Like, you know, to fuck a pig, even in itself, like people are like, especially with the way they did it, and they were like, okay, well, here we go, Mr. Prime Minister. Like, 15 people are going to walk you down to this room, and here's the pig, and we're all going to stand out here and wait. Like, that's enough pressure in itself. But, like, no. We need proof.
If Revelation News can fuck a pig on the internet, I can fuck a pig on the TV.
True.
I don't think he quite got it all in there.
Jeff just got that.
Jeff just got it.
You got me with that one. I don't think pigs can consent. I don't know, man. Pigs are smart as fuck, man. Like,
wait a minute, do they consent to being murdered and putting on your fucking sandwiches?
right? I mean, like, I think you could probably convince a pig to consent to banging more than you could to being bacon.
I think you can convince a dolphin to bang you.
Well, dolphins are rapists.
Dolphins are rapists, yeah.
Why do you think they canceled Flipper?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, that's what I mean. Yeah,
That's a red-eye joke, by the way. That's
a dolphin to bang you know? If you really wanted to make sure that you had consent from the animal you wanted to bang, go with the dolphin.
Yeah, you're probably safer off with that. Certain types of apes, you might be down with that, but it's still a little weird. You could always make the case that like you're taking advantage of them because they don't really understand the greater ramifications of what consent might be. You know, like it's complicated. You know.
Oh, that's some bullshit, Egghead. If she really did say that, that's just stupid.
I'm the mother of a trans child.
Jamie said
Call me transphobic again.
Yeah, goddamn. Oh, goddamn.
Call me transphobic.
Yeah.
Jamie said it was
the wrong one.
transphobic to bring up Jamie's accent because it was tied to her self-loathing. No, it's not. You're a fucking cringe cannon. You're an absolute cringe cannon who used to talk in a fake English accent because you're so fucking uninteresting. You had to make up something that was fake about you so that people would think you were special.
And please don't use you being trans as a defense, as a shield to everything. That is bullshit, by the way. You know, we can't critique you because you're trans. Fuck you in the ear.
Yep.
Everything about you does not evolve around you being a trans person. I respect you as a female. I do not respect you as a person.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
You're a scumbag, but sure, you're a woman, but you're a scumbag, and you're a scumbag woman who used to talk in a fucking English accent like a goddamn cringe cannon. So fuck you. Kiss my fucking ass. Cry more about it.
I want to ditto what Jeff just said, but I can't remember every word. So ditto what Jeff just said.
Okay, I got two tips to run through real quick. I remember Egghead gave $1. You cheap motherfucker, by the way. Anyways, I remember a couple years ago when I got my Kia, so I was waiting for my tags to come in. You gonna tell me your whole goddamn life story here? I couldn't work for $1, Egghead. You gonna write all this for a fucking $1? I couldn't work at my job at the time. I asked for help. Jamie and Animancer called me a scam artist and called me Ben's lapdog for doing the ultimate zap. Well, fuck them. We're gonna fuck. And East Max wrote gave $3.50 and said being canceled by her is like getting choked by a turtleneck.
That's fucking good. That's fucking great. Man.
It's true,
dude, it's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Yeah, I don't know.
Keep
like
them tips coming in. I know I'm a piece of shit for it. Keep them coming in.
Like that's the thing that I think is so fucking funny. When people like Jamie get a little bit of fire in their fucking britches and they're like, I'm a really big fucking deal. Ooh, fuck Jeff Holiday. Like over there running your fucking mouth about me. Motherfucker, I had my shit blasted all over the internet by Mr. Medicare to 50,000 live viewers. You think I give a fuck about your stupid ass little fucking stream? Holy shit, I don't. You do. I don't.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Kiss my entire fucking ass.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The whole thing. Mine too.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
And you can eat toast as bread.
That's right. Get these
That's right.
crumbs.
Exactly.
Get them crumbs.
Yeah.
I want to talk about, it's transphobic to bring that up. Isn't it fucking transphobic to go and tell a child who is trans to get a noose ready because statistically that child is going to off themselves? Because that's what the people in your chat did to my kid.
The people that Alicia was hanging out with.
Yeah,
during
Jamie
the
didn't
time.
say that. Jamie didn't say that.
Yeah, that's what one of the
No,
people
but
said.
worry about
that
the people in your chat. Don't
Yeah,
worry
no.
about what's going on over here.
But now we're doing that now. I understand that. I understand what you're saying. But doing that is doing the same thing that they did to me and Jeff, guilt by association shit.
Oh yeah.
And I don't do that. So yeah.
At some point it becomes that if you're hanging out with somebody who's like knowing that they're going around harassing people, making up like that. No, like at some point guilt by association does make sense. It's like if you're hanging out with fucking Hitler all day or something, if you're hanging out with some piece of shit that goes and spreads lies of somebody being a groomer, that is as that's fucking about as low as it fucking gets. And you should not be friends with someone that you know is doing that. It's not just some accusation that they're doing that. You know that they're fucking doing that.
Yeah.
So,
and those
like,
same people have been doxing people. They have threatened to dox me. They have said some racist ass shit to me. They have said some racist ass shit to a bunch of other people that I'm friends with. They have gone after other channels that I'm friends with. No, it's
the area I live in on the end of their video, and it's still public. But who cares about that?
Like this, I'm not for the whole guilt by association thing. However, if people are friends with that particular group of people, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want anything to do with that.
If you're hanging out with fucking Nazis
racist.
or something, like at some point, people are bad enough where guilty by association does make sense.
Mm-mm.
Like, that they're doing that shit.
You're gonna dox children. You're gonna be a fucking racist. Nope, I'm out.
Shabisky dox children.
Done.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
they doxed
true.
Missy who has children, and that's
fucked up. That's super fucked up. That's like the thing that happened with me when I got fucking doxed. Like, I mean, why somebody wants to fucking dox me and shit? Like, okay, well, whatever. It's shitty. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, and it's kind of spooky. But I mean, after the first time it happens, you kind of get used to it. But if you got a fucking kid in the house, it gets. You never really get over it. It always pisses you off. Always pisses.
Well, that's what people need to realize. The people you're arguing with and mad at on the internet, they have families. They have, people that that doesn't have anything to do with this.
Right.
And you're not only affecting them, the person you're mad at, but you're affecting the whole family, and that's some bullshit. So you need to think about these things before you do it.
Yeah, and like that's it comes back to this whole central thing that I keep talking about with this situation that unfortunately I had to talk about tonight is you have to understand the ramifications of your fucking actions. You start running your mouth and saying some pretty inflammatory and potentially life-ending kind of shit with no proof whatsoever. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean anything to any of those fucking people. Like, at the end of the day, what's going to happen to Jamie Dark? What? The little bit of fucking egg on their face? They'll fucking spaz out about all this shit for a fucking while and go cry about it for trying to get a bunch of donos or whatever. Boo-hoo, everybody, please pity me. What's going to happen to Taylor? Nothing. What's going to happen to Amina? Nothing. Nothing's going to fucking happen to any of these people, even if they're fucking lying. Nothing will happen to them. They risk fucking nothing. They risk nothing. But the potential of what they can possibly do to another person is very real. I mean, I've even seen them in the chat saying that they're planning on trying to get like people to never go on DP again for this very specific reason. And it's all built on a lie because they want to ruin somebody's life. That's the stated goal. That's what they want to fucking do. They don't say it out loud because they're trying to hide behind some fake veiled sort of like, we're doing this for the right reason, not because we're a bunch of drama whoring, parasitic motherfuckers chasing clout and money. It's disgusting. And honestly, it's old. It's fucking old. Internet Blood Sports was 2 fucking years ago. You missed the goddamn train. Don't try. Just don't fucking try. Yeah, people are fucked up, man. People are so fucked up.
Yeah, Shabisky is.
Trying my best, man. Sorry.
I'm fucked up, dude. I can't fucking walk right now.
Yeah.
Can you run?
You
need some Heelys, bro. You need to get some sweet Heelys.
Yeah, you need some Healy.
Yeah.
I need something.
Yeah. That would be so dangerous for him. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Some Heelys.
That's what Dot, you're right. It didn't work. Bloodsport didn't work out with anybody in the end. You're right.
No, dude. And like my whole drama is pretty much the impetus that kicked off Internet Blood Sports. Like, you guys know that, right? Like the whole Crowton T and me thing is basically what kicked off Internet Blood Sports. That was the beginning, the genesis of it. Sorry, wasn't my idea. But every single person that got involved in that, every single one, even the ones who were like, I'm on the good side, I'm the crusader for fucking good, every single one of them ended up getting fucked up over it.
Yeah,
all of them. So why would you want to do it again? It doesn't work out that way.
They end up eating their own. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
dude,
not
like,
a good thing.
Look at the fucking, like, even this is a bad comparison because obviously this is not the same at all. But even if you look at like the crusade that people did against Onision, almost every motherfucker that made a name for themselves crusading against Onision is an asshole. And now looks like
Reb Zion.
I know how you feel about the guy, but I mean, he didn't come out of it looking good.
Of shit.
He didn't come out of it looking good. Nobody came out of it looking good. And you know who actually came out on top?
Doo-doo.
Who came out? Who came out on top in the whole Onision drama? Onision, yeah, because he makes so much fucking money now on like his OnlyFans and like because people hate watch him like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know why people keep thinking this is a good fucking idea.
And let me say again, Reb Zion is a sack of doo-doo. Okay.
I haven't talked to him in like a year and a half.
If you did, you talked to a sack of doo-doo.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Tell him, man.
And I explained that shit a couple weeks ago. That's how I got involved in all this bullshit. Because I went through, like, everybody's asking me, why does this person not like you? Why don't you like this person? So cleavage. And I went down the list. I went down the fucking list, right? And Reb Zion, like, everybody thinks I don't like Reb Zion because of one fucking thing. Well, they're wrong. I've known Reb Zion for years. I have known Reb Zion for a long fucking time, and it was an accumulation of things that ended up to where I just would rather him get hit by a bus.
Fair.
And yeah, so anyways. By the way, the reason I said bus because I just watched the episode of Grey's Anatomy where I did get hit by a bus.
Interesting.
Nice.
Hey, I like Grey's Anatomy, goddammit.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's better than. Wait, let me think about it. Hang on. Nah, I got nothing.
you got that? It's okay. It's okay. I know you like him, and that's another thing. People know how I feel about Rep, and Jeff, like it'll be like, and I've never said, "Hey Jeff, you can't be friends with Rep."
No, I know.
That's like Joe, right? I can't fucking stand that sack of shit, monkey fucking motherfucker. I wish he'd get hit by 2 buses. And I know Jeff likes him, but that's okay. I hope Jeff gets to go to his funeral pretty soon. Anyway, but
I mean, he like the last time he fucked with you, he really pushed it even for me, and I was like, ooh.
a lot of people
buddy.
he pushed that one for. Because look, I'm not a sensitive motherfucker. I don't get people talk shit about me all the time. They do about Jeff, but hey, every now we are only human, right? We get our buttons pushed. And when you talk about my dead father, you're a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
When you bring up my dead father, which was only 6 months, he'd been dead at the time. Fuck him. I don't tell anybody he can't be friends with him because I don't do that. Because this whole guilt by association thing, that's where you go back to that. That's why it's stupid.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, for real.
Because I can't do that to people. I love Galen with all my heart. That's somebody I love with all my heart. I really do. I love that guy. I wouldn't tell him he can't be friends with somebody just because he's my friend. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird one. I don't know why people do that shit. It just totally fucking trips me out.
So anyways, John Morgan, you're on the clock for $150. If you don't do it, Shabby will never be on your show on Sundays again. That's it.
You're a piece of shit, Gene. Just want to say that.
I agree with what I said, Shabby.
I agree with what he says.
There you go. Shabisky will never be on your show again.
Never, gang.
Never.
Just I'm gonna do something else, Gene, with my time. Rather than sit there and look at war bullshit for
I do appreciate
roller coaster for 3 hours.
I do appreciate you tip 50, but now you owe 100 more. Jeff Holiday, he says Jeff Holiday, he just now tipped 50. He said Jeff Holiday, wow, Jeff Holiday's not even here right now. I'll wait till Jeff gets back. There he is.
It's Jeff. Oh my God, he's
when
back.
Jeff sits down, I'll ask him. Got a question for you with the Streamlabs.
Sure, bro.
It says, Jeff Holiday, why do you think people are so, what is it? Infatuated with the drama? Why does so much of our entertainment stem from drama? Does evaluation drive human beings towards engaging in and seeking drama? Do you think there are benefits that come from drama?
Yeah. So drama like this is actually really interesting, psychologically speaking. We have a natural tendency to want to congregate as groups. I'm talking about this all like smart while I'm in my fucking garage smoking on my back door. We have this tendency to want to like congregate and group around collective ideas, shared experiences, shared traits, that sort of thing. But the other twisted part about it, psychologically speaking, is that we also like to compete. People like to cite this whole thing of like survival of the fittest. That's not really how nature works. It's survival of groups. And so part of that and part of the human condition, which is actually part of the animal condition, is that these types of groups then try to identify something that they can collectively band together about, not only to give themselves purpose, but a reason for them to band together to build something collectively as a fucking group. It becomes a moment of identity. It's really all about an identity fucking crisis, that if we can all band together and all hate on Onision, which is pretty easy because he's a piece of shit, then we can all feel very good because that is now a part of our identity. We are anti-Onision. We can feel good about ourselves for taking this moral stance, and we can all get along because we all have this shared experience. But the problem is that people are not actually that similar, and they all have their own little twisted, fucked up things in their head. And so inevitably these groups fall apart. That's why things like Internet Bloodsport or the Onision thing or fucking anything always end up falling apart, because people's personalities start to surface. They start to identify themselves within the groups, and then suddenly it all just turns to shit. Like, there's nothing more natural than wanting to band together and shit on somebody, like everybody at the same time. Like, we can't even like really avoid it half the time. It's a psychological trap. It's human nature, man.
Yeah, dude, that's a good answer. And one more tip from Dave. He said, "What's up, Pimp? What's up, Shab? And witness me, Jeff Holiday.
You are witnessed."
You are witnessed.
And Morton Dave is a misogynist and just ignored the women in the group here.
Wow.
Those just don't exist.
Hey,
I see.
let's all band together as a group and we'll collectively cancel the Morton Dave.
By the way, I need glasses, so sometimes I see words that are blobbed up together and I can't read them, so I just skip them. So anyway, I want people to know that.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. I had to think about this stuff kind of a lot, and I read a lot of psychology papers and shit when I was canceled, because I couldn't fucking figure it out. Like, there are people who had been with me since I had like 500 subscribers, and like people who I met in real life. There's this one fucking guy who I took to his very first strip club during my first VidCon. I passed on the YouTuber party where everybody did the legendary "Shut Up Tariq" video. Yeah, I passed on that party. I was invited to that party, but I didn't go because I wanted to hang out with these viewers, and I couldn't bring viewers to the party. So I hung out with this dude, and like I hung out in Discord with this kid for fucking years. And as soon as like a negative word was said about me, which was bullshit, he canceled me. And I was like, how in the fuck would that happen? And I've seen people doing that to Ben. People who've been Ben supporters for fucking years. People who are friends of mine and friends of his for years. And they're like, oh, well, I can't really be friends with Ben anymore. Why? On what evidence? Because it sounds good? Because you got caught up in the collective fever of wanting to fucking cancel somebody? I mean, dude, come on, man.
Yeah, I think I have a friend that's recently canceled me, and I've been friends with this person for years. I'm not going to say no name, but I think they've canceled me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But and I still love that person, so whatever. I don't think they've said anything about me yet, but I know they've said about other people here. So, there's a lot of shit stated for the people who are saying they don't know what I was saying. You can go back later and watch the stream. We're not going to go through it again because it was a lot. Yep. And there was stuff said, and I know people are mad right now. There is shit going on. I'm getting constant messages right now on Twitter. A bunch of them. I mean, I'm getting a bunch of them. And I can't reply right now because I'm doing a fucking show.
Yeah. And like the thing is too, I mean, when it comes to drama, it's just honestly a matter of time. You know, you just wait it out. That's, I mean, and that's the thing too. Like, that's what TJ told me when I was going through some shit. I was dealing with a specific drama at one point in time. I called TJ and I was like, TJ, what the fuck do I do about this? Like, how do I address this type of drama? Should I do this? Should I do that? And he's like, don't fucking do anything. I'm like, well, what do you mean don't do anything? He's like, just don't fucking do anything about it. Just make your fucking video.
I want to say this: the first video that Jamie Dart did, the first video that Jamie Dart did about and brought me up in it and everything. TJ was in the chat, and TJ actually defended me and Billy the Fridge.
Yeah,
in the chat. So I respect that. TJ was like, Pimpmunk's awesome. He's an amazing human being or some shit like that. And so, I mean, I think TJ gets the fact that you don't have to like hate somebody because somebody else hates you.
Sure, and I hope I you know, it's so frustrating, you know. It's so weird. But I mean, you know, in like a fucking month, nobody's gonna give a shit about any of this.
No.
Nobody's gonna give a fuck about it.
Tragic, Will, that motherfucker's obsessed with Shabisky's dick, but still.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that Jeff is faithful to his wife and cooks for his kids. Slander, and you can expect to hear from my lawyer.
Cease and dismiss.
That's right. That's right. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Jeff cooks for me when I go to Oregon and fuck him in the butt.
That's true.
How
That's
romantic.
true. It's not because I'm feeling thankful for the butt fucking, which I am, but don't get me wrong. But it's also because I'm just a really good cook.
Yeah. and he knows a fat man got to eat.
Yeah, that's right. I want to keep
Feed him
you.
after all that butt sex.
Keep me flubber. Yeah.
I want to keep you plump and juicy, baby.
Yeah, I like them plump. I like them fluffy. Anyways, by the way, you speak to this. I've actually lost about 20 pounds in the last 2 weeks, too.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Yeah. Somebody told me in the chat room the other day, Jeff, some girl told me, she said, I really want to see Pimp's dick. I was like, hell, me too. Yeah.
It's somewhere down there.
Shit, dude. That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Slumber liability.
Liability. I wonder who he was talking about there. Let's go. Okay, wait a minute. Executable. I can't believe Missy ran over an earthworm with her what
the fuck, Missy?
I can't believe Missy ran over an earthworm with her razor scooter. I'm going to tell the cyber police that they're going back to trace your IP. You're done, bucko.
Damn.
I don't want them to take my razor scooter. Oh, I love that thing.
That's great.
Bay Area just gave $5. Said, hey, Shabisky, Gotham Knights live stream with me, Ben, and Billy when the game come out next year.
Nice.
Okay.
Shabisky doesn't know how to play games.
Yeah.
Damn.
For my gaming streams, I just play other people's footage and just act like I'm doing. Oh wow! Look! Oh, I killed him! Look!
That's like I told him. I think I told him he was going to prove that he played piano, right? And all he showed was his hands, but it was a black guy's hands.
No, I was just really tan at the time. No.
Shabisky's a fake. Confirmed.
Yeah.
And he was black-handing, by the way.
Wow.
I was black-handed. Damn it.
You were doing black
Don't cancel me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't cancel me, please.
It'd be funny to like do your own, just take like the video from an old Leafy is Here video and just put your own shit commentary over it, making fun of it, you know?
The chin. I had to go there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pimpmunk, could I come back on this show again? Yeah, eventually, buddy. Yeah, but not right now.
Not right now. Gotta wait.
Not at this moment. Now we're just fucking off like we usually do on the. I started to say the morning wood, but it's not the morning wood no more.
It's the wood.
It's the wood.
The wood.
Where you get wooded, gooded.
I'm staying up so much further past my bedtime too. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. We are old. I'm getting really old. Well, I think Burnt Toast and Shabisky, they're young, but we're old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I wake up every morning at like 5 a.m. and I start working out and shit, and then send the wife off to work and take the kid to school and shit like that. Yeah.
She's doing the dog grooming thing now, right?
Yeah, she loves
She's
it.
loving it. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love that woman. That woman's awesome.
I saw that she was so excited when she got that job, and I was like, I can't think of like a better fit.
I've been digging her TikToks lately too.
Yeah. She's been getting super into the TikToks, and now her Instagram is always full of like all these adorable dogs and shit that get groomed, and yeah, it's cool. It's making her really happy, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because she had a corporate job, but the downside is due to COVID.
Yeah.
And then like she was like, dude, I just don't want to fucking deal with like working on a computer from home. I want to get out there, and then she found this job, and it's fucking perfect for her. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for her. It's fun.
Yeah, she looks like she is absolutely in love with it, and that's like so. I think people need to love what they do in order.
See, now I gotta hustle though. So I'm gonna start quartering / Tim Pool / Sargon of Akkad style easy political reaction channels, so I can just make that fucking money. That or a drama stream. I mean, it's working for Jamie Dark, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm not doing any of those things. Fuck that.
I'm just gonna get on here and talk about farts and penises.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans.
I thought about it, see if anybody would actually pay me to see my butt.
I trolled
me what-
somebody with a fake
Okay.
OnlyFans video.
Did you?
I did. Somebody was just being a complete dick. to
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's when you put the bread up, right? Yeah.
So I was like, "Burnt Toast has an OnlyFans?" Question mark. And I made this whole video of people spreading jam and pouring marmalade on toast. And in the background, I had Shani and Rev moaning.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
great. Holy shit. That's really, really fucking clever. I like that.
I made them mad. So it was worth it.
Got a $10 tip from Hoosier Buddy. He says, I just wanted to remind Burnt Toast not to accidentally slip into her sock account persona, Thick Yoshi.
Oh.
Oh, I know what that's about.
Oh. Oh.
And then and then Bay Area gave another $3. Says, I think you guys are gonna love Gotham Knights because you get to play as Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and I won't love it
Why not?
because I don't play games.
You could learn to love it.
You could learn to love my butthole.
I don't.
Oh,
want to.
damn.
I don't want to learn to love goddamn Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights sounds more fun than your butthole.
No, it's not. I guarantee you that. There's
What,
a
the video
party going in my asshole.
Can't be any worse than Rev's butthole pic.
Oh God.
Wait, he had a picture of his asshole?
He put a picture
Wow.
of he's in the shower, right? And he's arching like he's done this many a time. And he's reaching back and he's got like the grip of death on his butt cheeks because his
Mhm.
knuckles are white. And he is spreading his asshole apart so far.
But I have questions
just-
though. Like
Yeah.
who took the picture?
Yeah, because it's down at an angle. So it's like looking up at the butthole.
Hey,
And you can't figure out if there's a pimple right there or if that's like a scar or something. And the arch.
Do you know how
still
many times
confuses
people have photoshopped his actual butthole onto other things and has posted it on other shit, and then I get bombarded with it on Discord? Fuck all of you for doing that to me.
Jeff's butthole. It's so bad, Jeff. I'll find it. I'll send it.
Hey,
Or they'll Photoshop his
Gotta see
they'll
this
Photoshop his mouth and put it on his butt.
on his butthole. I saw a Pringles can going into his butthole once.
Yeah.
hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Make sure you get my best angle on my asshole, my tight little asshole. Hey,
Yeah.
Shannon. Remember when these
Yeah.
people? Yeah.
We gotta pay our rent.
You remember when these people were like super judgmental Christians?
Yeah.
Oh, there's still super judgmental Christians, but now Shani has blown through all $700,000 of Rev's money, so they are $16,000 in debt and back rent and
Yeah.
begging on the internet. And Shani's doing cooking streams now where she sits in front of the stove and makes 16 pounds of cheese in one lasagna.
Wow.
That's
I mean,
a
that's-
cheesy lasagna.
That's the way to make lasagna for sure, but yeah. Weird, man. Weird.
They
I
are
don't
weird
know.
people.
I don't know. You know what they are? They're real people. That's
Yeah.
that's the uncomfortable part of it is like
Unfortunately, they are real people.
they are real people. Real people. Having their lowest moments over and over again just for the internet. It's a strange thing to do. I don't know.
It's fucked up, bro.
I don't know. That's why I'm losing all that weight and start to work out, man, so I can start an OnlyFans. And then I can retire from YouTube. I'll just
trying to
spread
get
my
some business.
asshole open for Jesus.
I want Shabisky to do an OnlyFans.
Make sure you arch your back.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Show my
arch on
butt.
it. Jeff, I'm finding this picture and I'm sending it to you. When you see this arch,
Oh.
Please
see
do.
arch that that Rev can reach, it's just like you've done this before.
I gotta
What's just
see it.
amazing to me, it's like, you're in debt, you're gonna be evicted. So the first knee-jerk reaction is to do that?
Yep.
I'm like,
I'm gonna put a picture
All right.
of my butthole online.
okay, all right.
I feel like I should be paid for seeing that, actually. Instead of paying him.
you kind of have to like, I don't know, in a weird way, you kind of have to love them because, okay. So we define our culture a lot of times by the accomplishments of the best and sometimes by the martyrs who took one for the team. We venerate people who died in the service or whatever. In some small way, I think maybe we should also venerate those people who have very publicly assassinated their own character to the point of becoming actual bottom feeders of society. And we should celebrate them because they make us all feel better about ourselves. I mean,
that's true, but just I don't know if you're aware of this, but on Saturday they did a stream where he formed a gun with his fingers, put it to Shani's forehead on live stream, and threatened to kill her and her children.
Yep. Damn.
So
What?
after that, I'm like, fuck him.
Yeah. He threatened to kill her and the kids, called the kids wrecking balls and something else, and screamed that he hopes that she drops dead or dies at the top of his lungs with the kids there in the house.
He was like, if I wish I had a gun because I would blow you all right now. Like, it was bad. It was really bad.
And then they want to come back and say it's performance art.
Yeah.
That's really fucking crazy. I was just about to say that Jamie Dark is pretty much as pathetic as Rev and Shani, but nah, that kind of puts Rev and Shani over the line. So you got off just with that much, Jamie. That much. You're almost that bad.
Just a little bit.
Oh God. So I sent you the original picture on Instagram, right?
I'm so excited.
I want to see his face.
Someone just sent me one to send to you that thinks that you'll like this personally.
See? Exactly.
My first asshole shot.
You ain't gonna like it.
Wow.
What the fuck, dude?
Wow, dude. Why? Rev? Why, buddy? Why? Okay. Wow, yeah, he's had practice with that. This is very strange. He's been pegged. He has definitely been pegged.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we were saying.
Shani has pegged him. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Yeah, he's got a weird ball fin too.
Right.
I mean, whatever, dude. Like, some dudes have fins on their balls. Whatever, it happens. I'm not shaming ball fins, guys, fellas.
All right. It's a thing. It's a thing. It happens.
Y'all see my butt? Y'all see? Y'all see my asshole? Y'all see? Y'all see?
Y'all see my swinging thing?
I was just trying to figure out if he put that out there because he actually wanted to make money on OnlyFans, or if he put that out there because he knew all the trolls would go and look at his asshole.
He's a voyeur.
I mean, I'm looking at it. I can't stop looking at it. I'm just fascinated.
It's like a train wreck. It's hard to look away.
Yeah.
Every inch is a new discovery.
It's kind of like when Chris Chan had that abscess on her taint, and it fucking opened up into a wound, and she was like, "I have a vagina." What is this?
Oh, okay.
You guys never saw that?
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Oh dude. No, yeah. No, that's a real thing. I saw it. It's out there somewhere on the internet. And Chris Chan got her taint pierced, and it didn't take care of it, so it got infected. Took it out. The infection turned into an abscess. It split open, and then she took a picture spreading it open.
What?
And was like, "It's my vagina."
Mm-hmm.
I got a vagina now.
Why?
What is this second picture? Oh my fucking God, Von Helton. Von Heltorn. Shadow Tigger. Yes. God damn it.
Yes, that was from Shadow Tigger. Just for you.
The earth is flat and I'm in this man's asshole. That's fucking fantastic. Wow.
He gonna gum that bum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna give his asshole. He's gonna gorm job the asshole.
Definitely.
Shit.
Definitely. It's crazy, man. It's
Peter
crazy.
Vaughn is fighting with Monty now.
Yeah.
Who is
Von
Vaughn?
Helton. Yeah.
Von Helton.
Him and Monty are going at it. He thinks
Mhm.
Monty set him up, and
Set
Monty's
him
like,
up.
"No, I just
Yeah.
brought you on the show. It wasn't a setup. It's nothing."
See what Vaughn doesn't want to tell people is that Vaughn was actually supposed to be on the week before, but he canceled at the last minute. And Apollos Harris was already scheduled to be on the show that week. I was also supposed to be on there with Apollos, but Von Helton freaked out and said that he will not come on if I'm on there.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's dumb. Okay, coward. All right.
The only time I've ever talked to Von Heltorn was my very brief friendship I had with Brett Keane. I was curious about Brett because, you know, he's a legendary antagonist for DP and for a lot of people that I know. And so I sought him out and I was just like, hey, what's up, man? And he saw that I had a check mark. He's like, well, what's this? She's got 100,000 subscribers. And we ended up talking. We ended up talking. We had a great conversation. But in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, you've done some sketch ass shit like with DP. And so like I didn't want to trust him or anything. But we had fine conversations. And so he invited me to a debate with flat earthers. And one of them was Von Helton and some other guy. And it was the most pointless hour and a half of my life. Highly entertaining, but wow. Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, there's something special.
Yeah.
Von hates toast, man.
Hates what?
Burnt toast.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because Vaughn pretends to be native, and Bert actually is native.
Oh,
so
that
I
pissed
think
me off too, yeah.
I think Vaughn feels threatened by the legitimacy of Bert.
Oh yeah.
Like he won't even talk to me. It's pretty funny.
That's crazy.
It is nuts.
G-Man, though. G-Man refuses to talk to me. Will not do it.
G-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep, I'm banned in all his chats. Banned from his channel. Won't talk to me.
I can't remember if I ever talked to G-Man. I want to say that.
I mean, I know I'm not missing much, but it's still,
it's not much.
Like we never had a conversation in the first place. Like, I never talked to you to begin with. Why am I already banned?
Yeah, that's weird. I think the only person I ever actually like had a debate with was I debated JF once, and I basically just called him a stupid asshole for the whole time. And that's
actually
basically
debate JF. Is JF debating?
I don't really have any interest in debating people. Like that's not really. I find them tedious and pointless most of the time. I like listening to some of them. Some of them are really interesting and entertaining. But
I'd rather listen to them than participate in them. But
yeah,
I'm just asking JF in particular because I can't have a lot of faith in JF.
I can't remember why exactly it was that got scheduled, but yeah, I basically came on. I just yelled at him and called him a stupid racist cocksucker. So,
well, people say debate. Ain't nobody debates on this fucking thing. Come on.
Yeah, they're not real debates.
No, it's arguments and trying to show people up and shit like this. It's not debates.
Yeah.
Whoever can scream the loudest and use the most buzzwords in a sentence to make them sound like.
If you're lucky, maybe you get like they'll be kind of calm and they'll just use a bunch of rhetorical traps. I'd say I think Vosh does pretty good debates, but he goes into them. I don't really watch the Vosh debates where he debates like another big name, but if he's debating somebody who is like really fucking weird, like an ethno-nationalist, you can tell he's going into the debate to really try and convert the guy into thinking away from what he was thinking before. Right. And that's interesting. That's pretty interesting.
I caught Vosh was live. I think he might still be live now. I don't know if any. He is doing a 24-hour charity stream to help the children of Palestine. And when I checked in, the original goal was $10K, and he was at $110,000 when I checked in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's at 139,000 so far, and he's playing GoldenEye, and that's awesome. Good on him, man.
I think that's an awesome cause to do.
He's a great guy. I got a chance to meet him. God, I want to. This is when I was coming back from Canada from hanging out with Ben. So like the end of February 2020, we met up and had dinner. I had dinner with him and his girlfriend. Absolutely lovely people, very very kind. I know not everybody likes Vosh, but from just like my interactions with him face to face, like he's a nice dude.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah.
I mean, I know who he is. I've never really cared. Gave enough
I've only
shit.
ever caught him like when he made a couple appearances on DP.
Yeah.
And that's like the only time I've ever actually watched that. And then I saw the notification for this stream today because I'm subbed to him for some reason, but I don't actually watch.
Yeah. It's, like YouTuber culture is really interesting when it's not really on the internet anymore. And instead, like we all kind of get together and hang out in real life. It's so interesting to really be able to like talk about this kind of shit face to face with somebody who knows exactly what it's like.
Right.
You don't have to perform for anybody. You don't have to worry about like clout or if you're associating with the wrong person or whatever. And you just have like normal ass conversations. It's nice. It's pretty interesting. Because it's not like I can go down to the store and be like, yeah, well, I had this really, really dramatic stream. It was just kind of getting to me, Like nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about,
No, they don't. They have no idea, and the simplest answer is like, well, just get offline.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's super that simple now.
I love when people say shit that they have no absolute fucking clue what they're talking about. Apparently, Jamie just said that I could come on her show and talk about how Ben manipulated me. Shabisky, you witnessed the conversation one night between me and Ben. Am I manipulated by Ben?
No,
manipulated by Ben. You're scared of me.
They say the same shit about like Missy and shit. Like we're like as if Missy controls shit and everything.
I do.
It's like no,
I
it's
control
not
all of your channels.
Well, it's like these people don't even know who the fuck I am or something.
Because you got them hypno boobs.
Honestly, it's like they don't know who the fuck I am. It's like dude, look, Shabisky witnessed me yelling at Ben one night, screaming at him.
Yep.
Tell him to fuck off. I mean. Look, don't work like that.
We're Ben's friends, not his bitches. We're not his simps.
Yeah.
Right.
We're his buddies.
Yeah.
So the difference between being someone's friend and being a simp for them for fucking clout.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Jamie has any fucking friends. You don't.
It's a hard concept, I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just one of those fucking things. It's a stupid fucking shitty tactic of like, well, nobody can have actually legitimate criticisms of me. They just have to be all part of this grand conspiracy because blah blah blah. Fucking, it's so boring and it's so weak and it's so fucking pathetic. It's so pathetic. Fuck.
It's so fucking weak.
Jesus Christ, Jamie is so cringe. What the fuck?
Yeah, you notice the only person I really talked any shit about was her. Because I don't like her at all. She's a piece of sack of shit. She's in the same bag as Repzion. Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Big old doo-doo.
Just a bunch of doo-doo.
Well, I'm gonna have to reevaluate my life choices because of my gravely transphobic actions of pointing out somebody used to talk in a fake British accent because they were otherwise uninteresting.
That's transphobic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go tell my kid I'm transphobic.
Yeah.
Bay Area Gaming gave another $3. Says, y'all hear that AEW's coming to pay-per-view is going to be at full capacity? No.
No. I hope everybody's vaccinated.
Yeah. By the way, I am fully vaccinated now.
Are you? I got 2 weeks to go until I get my second one.
Yeah. It didn't bother me like it didn't bother me like the second shot did not bother me like it bothered a lot of people I know.
Which one did you get?
Moderna.
Oh, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking crossing my fingers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people I know said they got like Missy. She took Pfizer though. Missy said she felt like she got hit by a bus
Yeah, but when I got my second shot, the day after, that entire day, I could barely fucking move. I literally felt like I had been run over by a truck.
Like I said before, I knew something was. I felt like something. I felt something was going on in my body. Right.
Sure.
There was something, and I did get a slight fever, but other than that, I mean, I was fine.
Well, my kid got his first vaccine not yesterday, but the Sunday before, and he literally had a fever the entire week. His fever just broke Saturday night. And that was just his first shot, and that was the Pfizer. So like everyone's affected differently. Like I don't.
Everybody's different, man. Yeah, you know.
I remember Paul saying that he was super sick for a couple days from it, you know, and then like both my parents and my sister, nothing from either shot, completely fine.
Yeah. Okay. We got like 1 minute left of the show, and I'm so glad because I want to go put my feet up. I'm about to crawl into the other room, but still.
Yeah, I gotta fucking crash soon. I got 7 hours until I'm up.
By the way, Biscuits, you can't be on John Morgan's show. You're muted, Biscuits.
He's muted himself.
He's a piece of shit. My kitty thinks so too, right, Kitty? Yeah, he
Kitty
agrees.
thinks so.
He agrees. He's a piece of shit.
He
always be Poke cards.
That cat's gonna start paying me rent to be on the show.
Yeah. He gave you some of his cat food.
All right, guys. Well, like I said earlier, if anybody want to come on the show, retort, they can later. I don't know too much about Jamie because I don't think it would go well.
It would be entertaining.
Yeah, I just don't think it would go well. But whatever. We'll see. So that's it. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Toast. Appreciate you guys very much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, you was awesome. You were way better than Jeff Holiday.
Love you guys. Bye, everybody.
We'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Make sure you check tomorrow's show. We got Landon Noah and Hellbent.